So if you've ever looked at dropshipping and thought, man, there has to be a smarter way to do this, then you are in exactly the right place. We're about to break down a blueprint for a business that feels less like chaos and a lot more like a real profitable brand. It really all starts with this one big question. You hear the stories all the time. It's a story of burnout. And the reason is actually surprisingly simple. It really just comes down to the products they're choosing to sell. See, here's the core of the problem. Most dropshippers get stuck on what I call the low-ticket treadmill, selling $20 gadgets. And that means you need hundreds and hundreds of orders, you're running endless ad tests, and you're doing it all for razor-thin margins. The high-ticket model, though, it's the complete opposite. Fewer orders, much higher margins, and a super focused strategy. So how do you make that switch? Well, the solution isn't just about selling more expensive stuff, it's about a huge fundamental shift in what you're actually selling. This right here, this is the key. This is the big insight. People don't buy a chair just to have a place to sit. They are buying a piece of their identity. What they're buying is a vibe. Whether it's minimalist, modern, cozy, a bit of luxury, or that boho chic, they are curating a space that actually reflects who they are. And when a purchase is tied to identity like that, customers suddenly become way less sensitive to the price tag. And the math on this? It's just beautiful. The profit you can make from selling just one $500 accent chair can be the same as selling dozens and dozens of those cheap gadgets. You get the exact same result, just, without all the chaos. Okay, so how does this all build into a real business model? The beauty of this whole approach is just how incredibly asset-light it is. You're building a gorgeous digital showroom, not a dusty old stockroom. And this is all the stuff you get to completely avoid. No storing bulky couches, no renting expensive warehouses, and, this is a big one, no tying up your cash in inventory that you just hope will sell. The supplier handles all of the physical stuff. So this is so crucial. Your role gets simplified. You get to focus your energy on the only two things that actually grow the business: getting the right people to your website and then turning them into customers. That's it. But how do you find those customers, right? The final piece of this puzzle is a really powerful two-part traffic system that's basically designed specifically for this exact market. It is a brilliant one-two punch. So on meta platforms like Instagram and Facebook, your goal is to sell the vibe. You show a beautifully styled room to create that desire and inspire someone to buy the whole look. Then, over on Google Shopping, you capture the intent. When someone searches for a boho rotten accent chair, they aren't just browsing, they are ready to buy. You're just there to close the deal. And it all comes back to this one idea. Focus on building a premium online experience. Sell high-margin emotion and let somebody else handle the boxes. That is the blueprint for a much, much smarter dropshipping business.